Hello everyone again. So I would be remiss to not ask you to please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. It does help. I'm all about teaching music and I would really appreciate it. It would be a big help. So if you like what you see and you want to see more of it, be sure to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. This video is going to be video number 4 of Fur Elise. What we need to do is we need to start by looking at the second theme now we're getting into. This is actually, I would say, the hardest portion of this to play. And it's simply because of the offset rhythms. So before we get into that, though, we really need to get the notes down. So let's go through the page and begin with that. So we're here. There's our page. This is the second theme. The second theme starts at the second ending. And I would say that would be measure, if it's 21, 22, measure 23. We're looking at measure 23 right here. I started it already because there's just a lot of notes there. B flat C, A, C, G, B flat C. That may be something you'd want to practice a little bit on. So that's what our left hand is doing there. B flat and C, A and C, G, B flat and C. And then our right hand, we have E and C, F and C, E, G and C. So that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of movement. B flat and C, A and C, G, B flat and C, E and C, F and C, E, G and C. All right, so those are our first chords, but let's go back and begin actually jotting in these notes using our formulas that we learned in the first video. So let's go back. Here we are. So now we have FAC. FAC. So that right there, we call that F and A right there, we call them grace notes. Now, grace notes are kind of like when Beyonce would show up at your birthday party. No offense against Beyonce or anything. I'm using this as an example of a diva. So diva comes in, says, "Hey, how are you? See you later." You know, it's like they're there, but they're not. They're just kind of gracing the party with their presence, right? So we have here FA. These are grace notes, and they're just gracing the C with its presence. They really don't have a note value of their own. They're just part of the C. And when we play that, it looks like this. It's very quick. Like that. Very quick. So now let's do that. We're going to write in, we'll do, this is going to be F. Oops. That's an A. And that's a C. Okay. Now, the nice thing about this next part, let me go back to this view here, is that it's all FAC. So maybe I just got to grab, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. This is something that you may want to do on your own. I'm not suggesting this is, best practice at all. But if you're not familiar, it certainly takes out any sort of mystery you may have regarding these notes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this C. I'm going to copy and paste it wherever I see a C. So there's a C there. There's one there. Certainly going to be more here. That's an E. There's a C there. We are going to be doing all of this here. Anytime I see a line through the middle, it's middle C. There we are. Line through the middle, it's middle C. There's all my C's. And Okay, this is C5. C5. Where else is C5? C5 is here. See if I see any more C5s. Any more C5s? Nope, that's it. Okay. So the next note we're going to cover is A. So we'll cover all the A's. This time we're going to cover A3. So A3 is going to be there. A3 is going to be there. Why? Gators bite down Florida always. Always. Gators bite down Florida always. GBDFA. That's my line. I spit my lines in the bass clef here, right? A. Okay. A. I got lots of A's here, right? Got an A there. Got an A there. Anything on the top line, that's an A, right? Put that there. There's another A here. Isn't that convenient? All these repeated notes. I don't have to go through and change them all. Okay, A there. Okay. Let's see where else we got A's. Okay, so now we have, that's A3, but we have FACE, right, in the G clef. Right here. This is a G clef. So we have A there. All right, we have an A there. Let's keep going. We got an A here. We've got an A here. We got a high. Oh, here's, okay, so that's A4. This is A5, right? A5 is there. Where else we got A5? We got an A5 over here. Okay, now, okay, I think I forgot, there's a couple of F's that I forgot, so let's go back to F again. I don't know if no, I didn't do F yet, okay, or at least not all the F's. Okay, so I'm going to go to F. I can grab it. You know, I'll just do this. I'm going to copy the A. I'm going to change that to an F because this is getting a little tedious. Okay, so F is there. F is here. I got an F up here. Okay, EGBDF, every gator bites down Florida. Every gator bites down Florida. Gators bite down Florida always. GBDFA bottom. EGBDF is the top. EGBDF, GBDFA. Copy F there. There's an F there. Okay, we got plenty more F's where that came from. Go like this. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. There's one here. Another F. Got an F here. One over here. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Okay. So now let's grab all the E's, shall we? So E's. F-A-C-E. Make that an E. F-A-C-E. F-A-C-E. Okay, top space is E, right? Face. Okay. Okay, I got one here. Okay, that's E5. E5. Let's keep going. Okay, all cousins eat gator. Okay, down here, okay, here's E3. E3. So just to quickly go through this. So you have E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. Okay. Come back to that page. All right. Okay, let me just double check here. Okay, I have an E4 over here. Now, it's you don't really see a whole lot of E4s in the left hand in beginner music, but as you get a little more advanced, you will see E4s quite a bit. E4 is the E above middle C, and in this case, it's with 2 ledger lines. Now, how do I figure that out? Let's see. So, I already said my lines, Gators bite down Florida always. Gators bite down Florida always. GBDFA. Okay. So if I keep going here, what am I going to do? If I start on A, what's a formula I use that starts on A? Well, that would be the spaces in the bass clef. All cousins eat gator, right? So Gators bite down Florida always A. All cousins eat. That's an E. Got an E there. Got an E there. And, oh, I got E4 here. I got an E4 here. What else we got? Oh, we got an E there. All right, I think I got the E's covered. Now, so now let's go on. Let's move on. We're going to go to D5. D5. Right there. Okay, we got D5 there. Where else we got a D5? Oh, we got a D5 over here. Oops. Not DD. Just D. All right, that D is going to be over here. D is there. Okay, what about this one? This next one here. Well, this one is a D sharp. Right? So you keep going here. D. Whoa. Let's try this one more time. Okay. D there. All right. Now again, you might only have to do this if you're a beginner. If you're an intermediate, you don't need to do this. You could probably skip this video, but I've seen so many times where kids take piano lessons for a while and they start forgetting their notes, you know, and sometimes this isn't a bad practice, I don't believe, to recognizing all of those notes. I mean, you want to be able to do it on the fly, and I'm going to actually give you some information in this video as to how to get them, how to make your note vocabulary better and quicker, so you may not have to do this. You know, you wouldn't have to do this. This is more, we wouldn't say we're sight reading here. We would say this is more of analyzing. And a lot of musicians analyze. Readers just do this. They just do it. They're so used to doing it. And some of these readers, some people that read, they're like those roll pianos, you know, with the roll, and they see it and they just go. It's incredible to watch. Myself, I kind of need to practice this stuff. Not say this one because I've been playing it for so long, but I like to look at a piece sheet of music for a little while before I try to read it. Not to this extent, but I like to look at it. Okay, so G. Okay, so G, E. So this is G. Our next one is, this is an F. So this is a high F here. All right, and some of these I think all right. Maybe I won't skip them. Okay, so B flat's there. I've got a B flat over here. This is B flat. What is that? That's going to be B flat. Let's see, 5. That's B flat 5, right? This is B flat 4. This is in the octave of B flat 4. So this is C4. That's B flat 4. That's in the octave B flat 4. Okay, so as I keep going here, let me come off of this screen because that really needs to be adjusted so you can see that better. Okay. All right, so these, okay, anytime I have a note on the third line, every gator bites, B flat. So really you have 4 mnemonics you want to know. Every gator bites down Florida. Those are your lines in the treble clef. Face, F-A-C-E. Gators bite down Florida always. Those are your lines in the bass clef. And then all cousins eat gator. A-C-E-G. And I think that works. That's okay, so we got a couple more I want to put in here. So let's do this. We're going to copy this. Move this over here. That's going to be G. So we'll take some of our G's. We'll put the G's in there. G is there. All cousins eat gator down here. This is also a G, but that's G3. Now, I'm not going to really go into putting all of these in here because it's I mean, as you can tell, this is kind of looks a little ridiculous. It's a little crowded. But this is F, G, B flat. Okay, right there. Where I just, this area here. Let me see if I can get another. I'm going to get another arrow in here. Shape arrow. Okay, there's my arrow. I'm going to make that arrow red so that you can see where I'm pointing to. Okay. Now, if I bring this arrow down this way, you can see this right here, F, G, B flat. That's what I'm looking at right there, F, G, B flat. Now, when we get into the playing of this, it's pretty interesting. You have to kind of flatten your hand out a little bit like a pancake in order to play this one. But you'll see. You'll see when we get into that video. How long has this video been going? We've been going... Oh, we're at 17 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to stop this now, and we're going to go into video 5 for the actual playing of this. Okay? Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.